Hello, my friends. Hello. Welcome back to the channel. Miss Seashell here. I am coming on today because I want to have some fun with you guys. I have been doing some cleaning and going through some old boxes and several things like that. And you know, when you do that sort of thing, you come across things that you haven't seen in a long time. Yes, so today I'm going to introduce to you my 1970s pattern collection. Yes, I've had these patterns since, I think the earliest one in here is probably 1975. Oh my goodness. So when I was way young. So I just thought it would be fun to share these as vintage patterns with you guys and see if you remember some of these. And actually, when you go to the pattern books now, you can probably find some of these patterns, which I just found it was interesting because I think when I was in Joann's a couple of days ago, I did come across one of these patterns, Simplicity or a Butterick, one of the two. But I'm just going to jump right into what I have first. These are my Butterick patterns. Now, I have to say that I know that I have more than what I'm going to show you today. They could be in another container box somewhere, but this is just the one that I found in one of my little storage bins that I have had since I was a kid. And I'll just give you a glimpse of, it's this big old plastic container here. And I used to write words on it, and this is what's called patterns. And it just opens up, it's like a, just locks like that. So, yeah, that old 70s mustard color. Anyway, let's jump into this because I just want to have some fun going down memory lane, though. So, when I was starting out sewing, I wanted to really learn how to do suits. And then, you know, coats, jackets, professional types of attire. So, my mom allowed me to sign up for a tailoring class. And from there, I think the bug just hit me. So I remember this pattern here. We were into vests a lot. And this was the pattern number. This was, let's see, 55.96. And look at the price on that. But I just love this pattern because it, remember, had the wraparound skirt here. And you had your vest and you had your pants. And this was a very nice pattern. I enjoyed this one. The date on this one, I know it was like 1977. I remember that. So I always look for patterns that had multiple, you know, pieces, pants, jackets, shirts, things of that nature. So here's another one. This is another, this one is a Rena Rowan of Jones of New York. Now this one had the pants and what we call culottes or gauchos. And then the shirt. And look at that. Still relevant today. And that's the number. And then this one, like I said, I think this one was 77 as well. But yeah. So that was a fun one too. I love making these shirts like this. So then, now you guys remember these. Oh my goodness, these shirt dresses. Oh my goodness. I love these dresses. And I especially thought it was so neat to put these patches on your the end of your elbow. I thought that was so cool. Buttoned up. Oh my goodness. That was fun. This was $77. And look at that. $1.75. And that's the number. 5518. But that was a fun pattern too. This is how I was learning how to do buttonholes. Oh my goodness. Especially when, you know, you're doing all these types of shirts. You had to learn how to do buttonholes. And then here's another one. This one is Butterick 5565. And the price went up here, 25 cents. But this one, I think this one was 77 as well. And this one again, pants, and then the skirt and the jacket. And I believe this is the one that I started out when I was taking a tailoring class. And I liked the descriptions on the back of the patterns at the time, because I don't know if you can see, they pretty much gave you a breakdown as to what, you know, what you were going to be creating here. And this one, it just simply says, like, line-fitted jacket, has pointed collar and shaped lapels with optional buttonholes, front button closing, back princess seaming. And this was a great way to understand, not technology, but terminology in sewing. And so that's what I really like about, you know, the description being as detailed as it was. So that was another great pattern. Now, this one, let's see, this one was called Quick Butterick. And this one had the side button skirt. Well, I think the skirt's, let's see, straight skirt below mid-knee and evening length with straight waistband, back zipper, and side hemline slit. Has side button trims. So it didn't button up. It was just a trim. So it zipped up in the back. But this was a fun skirt to have. And I believe this one I think was 77 as well too. Somewhere in there. I know it was 70s. But that was a fun make. Now, I had to learn how to do pants and things like that. And then I started sewing for male friends and family. And so this one was a good one. This was the pants pockets on the side, which you see now. And here's the view of the line drawing. Yeah. Mrs. Pants, straight leg pants, have slightly lowered waistband, fly front, shaped front pockets, back yoke, inside pocket stays, belt carriers, shaped button leg tabs, and top stitch trim. With or without shaped patch pockets with box pleats and shaped button flaps. So, fun, 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 fun. This reminds me so much of corduroy. Doesn't it? Doesn't it scream corduroy? Oh my goodness. So, yeah, that's my Butterick collection. So now I'm going to share with you my Simplicity. And I think at the time, Simplicity was one patterns that we started out learning how to sew, especially in home ec in school. And so, you know, along with making the aprons and the shift dresses. Oh my goodness, I remember that. But this was a pattern that everybody was wanting robes. And so I thought I'd try my hand at it. And this was a simple one. It was a huge one. It took up a lot of fabric, as you can see. But, yep, I tried my hand making a robe. And This was, and this is how many pieces it was. And this one was 1977. These, let's see, I'm going to go through the tops and dresses. Okay, here's another men's pattern. This one was, now this is 1978, men's shirt. And top stitch shirt with front button closing. Has collar, yoke, pockets, button, flaps, tabs, long set-in sleeves with button cuffs and shirt tail hems. That's the number there. Interesting. And let me share with you on this one, though. I think this one was probably a fun dress. I think I made this maybe twice. But I like how flowy and the drawstring neck here, and then it had a drawstring waist. That's the number, Simplicity. And this one, Mrs. Pullover dress, adjustable for Miss Petite. Dress with kimono type sleeves and bias bound front / openings. Has self drawstring through neckline casings, forming self-ruffled drawstring through waistline. Casing makes the dress shorter. And that's the line drawing. Simple pieces there. But this dress was so pretty. Oh, I think I got like a real, it was just a linen type of material. And I just love that dress. And I could possibly make this again. Of course, I would have to increase the size on that, but beautiful dress. Love that. So getting into fun pieces. Well, let's do this one, because these are separates. The jumpsuit. This is another dress. And that's the number, 7792. This is a Simplicity Jiffy. And this was 1976. And here are the pieces. Or the drawing, so you can see for the dress. This one says Mrs. Jiffy dress, top stitch dress with skirt stitched to bodice at normal waistline. Has a front zipper, collar, pockets, and raglan sleeves. That was a nice dress too. I think I remember making one. I think I did a blue jean dress out of that, just like this. Yep, that was a good one. Now let's have some fun with this one. Now let me tell you guys, this was a dress I made when I went to the prom. Yes. I went to actually 2 proms. The first prom, I think someone invited me to their junior or senior prom, and then when I became a senior, I wore this dress that I made, and I made this in, I think it was more like of a salmon sort of color. Really pretty. I wish that I could find the pictures on that. But, honey, you couldn't tell me nothing, okay? And so I made this, and I think I wore it. Yes, I did. I wore it like this, to where I had the cape part over it, or the bodice part. Let's see, what did they call this? Knit multi-wrap dress with elastic encased in bodice seam, can be worn 15 different ways. So this was, okay, this part right here, you could wrap around. So it was this, and then you could wear it as like a little jacket, a little bolero jacket, a cover up like this, a cape, wrap it around the bodice, another just a free-flowing type of wrap. So multiple ways, but This, I love this dress. This was so easy. It was so easy. And that was the number. And yes, this was 1977. Do the math. Okay, let's jump into, now, this is what I meant when I said you will probably see patterns like this repeat. This pattern I know I've seen in the books recently. This jumpsuit pattern. And it says top stitch jumpsuit with front zipper, has collar at high round neckline, long set-in sleeves gathered to button cuffs, flaps button to upper pockets, and, you know, of course you purchase your belt. But, and then it has little side pockets here. But yes, that was the jumpsuit back then, honey. So, yep, $1.50. That, and then that's the line drawing. This was 1975. Jumpsuit, honey. Yes. This one, you know, it's funny because I remember making this top. I really enjoyed this. I think I made this view right here because I like the pockets here. But I think I have a pattern now that's almost similar to something like this. Even now, just here, you know, recently. But that was the number, 76, 73. And this one, you can do the embroidery. Gives you the transfer sheet in here to do the do this pattern here. And this was 1976. And here's the line drawings. And it just says, Mrs. Pullover tops, transfer for embroidery included, pleated tops, yokes, set-in sleeves, side seam slits, contrasting yoke, front inset, pockets, and sleeve facings. Have a shawl-type collar, like here. So, yep, that was a fun one. Then I used to make a lot of the little hoodies here, and then these pullover sweaters, and what they call them, Mrs. Unlined jacket and tops, but these were pullover sweaters. And then you have the zipper fronts here for your hoodies, still relevant today. And that was Simplicity. That's the number. And this was 1974. Yeah, this was 74. Wow. And that's the line drawing. I tell you. So here's another one. This one says you can use 1 yard separates. Each top takes less than 1 yard of 44-45 fabric. Shorts take a yard or less. And I remember making this top, but putting a pocket like this. And I think that's why I drew that, so that I could remember how I wanted it to look. But look at that. You remember those wedge sandals? But look at this. The way that the tops are now. This is coming back. So, yeah. Mrs. Pullover tops and shorts. Top has neck and armhole bands. Off the shoulder tops has elastic casing and has 1 sleeve. Shorts have fly front zipper, waistband carrier, and buttons to pockets. But that's the line drawing. And this would be a fun make. But, yep, that was that one. And then, this was 1978. I remember because my mom wanted me to make this jumpsuit for her, and that's what I did. I remember that. And that's what she wanted. Now, I don't remember what fabric I made that out of, but I'm sure it had to be some type of cotton. But, yep, I remember that was the line drawing. Mrs. Jiffy Plus pull-on sunsuit, pullover top, pants, and bloomers. And this was 1978. Fun. And then coming down to the stretch. Now this one, this again, we see this personal fit patterns where you have, you know, the vest, the skirt, and the pants. And they're just showing you a variation of ways you use either size or a combination for of both for a personal fit. And there are two sizes in here. This pattern is size 10 and 12. So it's adjustable. So, you know, you just do your size accordingly. But this was the number, 7643. There's something about wearing vests back in the 70s. I don't know why, but it was 1976. That's the line drawing. So, fun. I was always wearing skirts and pants. So, always loved the way that pulled together looked like that. And these were wide leg pants too. Memories. And then last was this little, what they call this, gauchos. Guys, you remember when we called these gauchos? We used to call them culottes, but these gauchos, capris, whatever. Well, capris are a little bit longer, but this I remember. This was 1977. Jiffy Plus. You had the drawstring vest, jacket with the hood, or optional, and the gauchos. Yep, reversible too. Reversible with or without the hood. And look how simple the pieces was. Look at this. Easy. Oh my goodness. So easy. And I remember making this out of corduroy. I remember that. Oh my goodness gracious. So, yeah. But, so I just wanted to come on and share with you guys. I had been meaning to do this video for a minute. But life stuff started happening. And I started getting into doing other sewing projects and stuff. But it was always on my radar to come back and just share these vintage patterns with you guys and just have some fun and just take down a walk down memory lane. So if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, most appreciated. If you remember some of these patterns, or if you have one that you a number that you'd like to share, put it down in the description box below and tell me what you think about going back down memory lane, the 70s, your memories, your special memories. So with that, thank you for joining me today. I hope everyone is having a great and wonderful and an amazing day. I want to say one thing too before I end this video. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I appreciate you guys so much, and I say that every time as much as I possibly can. I am having fun sharing a lot of my projects with you guys and learning things from other seamstress, sewists, crafters, and it's just great. It's really great, and I just think that this is just a great format just to be able to learn and grow. So with that, everyone. Take care, and we'll see you in another video soon. Bye-bye.